Welcome to the Deep Dive, and today it's our special Rugby Obsession Deep Dive.
Great to be here.
We are taking a really close look at the latest Springbok team selection. This is for the second test against Italy.
Yeah, lots to unpack in this one. Some interesting calls.
Absolutely. We've got exciting changes, a brand new captain for this match, and, well, a massive milestone for a book legend.
It really sets things up nicely.
Before we get stuck in, though, make sure you hit subscribe on Rugby Obsession wherever you get your deep dives. Honestly, you won't want to miss what we've got coming up.
Definitely. Okay, so the squad itself, it's this mix, isn't it? Experience and some real fresh talent coming through.
Right. And the big headline first, I suppose, is still Siya Kolisi. He's still out recovering from that niggle.
Yeah, being managed carefully, which makes sense. Disappointing, of course, but it opens the door.
It does. And stepping through that door, captaining the side, is Salmaan Moerat. Now, he's led the Boks before, hasn't he? Against the Pumas back in the 2024 Rugby Championship.
He has, yeah. That experience is valuable. He captained them in Argentina, which is, never an easy place to go.
So what does he bring specifically? Is it just filling the gap, or is there more to it?
Oh, I think there's more. Look, that prior captaincy, especially in a championship game, shows he's got composure. He understands the tactics.
Right.
His style is quite direct, quite calm under pressure. And being in the second row, he's right there in the engine room, involved in set-piece calls, marshaling the forwards.
So leadership from within the pack.
Exactly. It shows confidence from the coaches, not just in him wearing the armband, but in his game management. It helps keep that strategic continuity, even with other changes happening.
Okay, sticking with key figures, this is, well, it's genuinely historic for one player. Willie Le Roux, named at fullback.
Yeah, incredible.
He's on the verge of becoming the 8th Springbok Centurion, sitting on 99 caps right now.
100 caps. Yeah. It's just, it's a phenomenal achievement in Test rugby for any nation, but especially the Boks.
75 points, 15 tries along the way, too. What does his presence mean, particularly now at this point?
Well, it puts him in truly elite company, doesn't it? Yeah. Springbok legends. But beyond the milestone, his value is immense. His vision, his sometimes audacious playmaking from the back.
Those little kicks and passes.
Exactly. He's not just solid defensively. He unlocks things in attack. And that calm head, that vast experience, it's absolutely crucial for guiding the newer guys around him, especially when things get a bit frantic. He's like the glue back there.
And speaking of newer guys, this is really exciting. We've got 3 uncapped players named on the bench.
Yeah, fantastic to see.
All coming off really strong seasons for their clubs.
Yeah.
We've got Asenathi Ntlabakanye, the prop from the Lions.
Big unit. Powerful scrummager.
Then Cobus Wiese, utility forward from the Bulls.
Right.
And yes, that's Jasper Wise's brother.
Nice family connection there. And Cobus offers that versatility, which is always handy.
And Ethan Hooker, the utility back from the Sharks. Looking sharp.
Very dynamic. All 3 have been in fantastic form, as you say.
So 3 uncapped players. What does that tell us about the bigger picture, the coaching strategy?
It's a really positive signal, I think. It shows they're actively looking to broaden the base, reward that provincial form, build depth.
Future-proofing, almost.
Yeah, exactly. Ntlabakanye brings scrum power. Wise covers multiple spots in the back 5. Hooker's got that attacking X factor. They're not just numbers on a bench. They're the next wave, bringing energy, hunger. It's smart, forward-thinking stuff.
And it's not like they've thrown everyone out from last week either. There's a core group carrying over from that win against Italy in Pretoria.
Yeah, the 42-24 victory.
7 players involved again. In the starting team, Willie Le Roux, obviously Wilco Louw, Malcolm Marx, Marco van Staden, Jasper Wiese.
That's a solid core right there.
Plus Asenathi and Jan-Hendrik Wessels on the bench again. What's the thinking there? Balancing the new guys with that continuity.
Absolutely vital. Retaining players like Marx, Louw, van Staden, Wiese, it gives the team a spine. An experienced core that knows the system, knows the intensity required.
Provides a framework for the new guys.
Precisely. It means you can bring in the uncapped players, the less experienced guys, and they slot into a structure that's already functioning. It reduces the risk, allows them to, find their feet more easily, while still getting that crucial test exposure. It's a clever balance.
Okay, so let's walk through the starting 15 then. That back line looks particularly spicy.
It does, yeah. Lots of potential there.
Back 3, Edible van der Merwe, just 1 cap so far, linking up with Makazole Mapimpi, who just knows how to score tries, 46 caps, 160 points, and Willie Le Roux at fullback.
That's a combination built to attack. Van der Merwe's got that out-and-out pace, hasn't he? Turns nothing into something.
Definitely.
Mapimpi is, well, lethal. a proper finisher. And then Le Roux, orchestrating from the back, good under the high ball, brilliant distributor. They can hurt Italy from anywhere, especially on turnover ball.
Then in the midfield, Andre Esterhuizen partners Kanan Moody. Power and flair.
Pretty much sums it up. Esterhuizen gives you that direct physical presence, gets you over the gain line, solid in defense. The roadblock, yeah, big one. And Moody is just so exciting. Skillful, versatile, knows his way to the try line. It's a really well-balanced pairing power through the middle, or the ability to unlock things out wide. Hard to handle.
And pulling the strings at halfback. Manny Libbok, who's closing in on 100 points himself already, alongside Grant Williams.
Speed and creativity.
Seems like the plan is to play with tempo, right?
You'd think so. Libbok's playmaking, his goal kicking, crucial for keeping the scoreboard ticking. And Williams' speed around the ruck, that zip on his pass. It all points towards wanting to play quickly, stretch that Italian defense, get the ball wide.
Okay, moving to the forwards, that loose trio looks formidable.
Yeah.
Jasper Wise, Marco van Staden, and Pieter Steph du Toit.
Wow. Yeah, that is some back row. Huge impact potential there.
What defines them as a unit?
Well, you got Wise explosive carrying in defense. Van Staden is just a menace at the breakdown, isn't it? Always disrupting, big tackler.
Earl Fetcher.
Absolutely. And then Pieter Steph. I mean, what can you say? World-class athlete. Immense work rate, leader. That trio is designed to dominate the contact zones, secure quick ball, and just impose themselves physically.
The engine room, then. Ronorsha partners the captain, Salmaan Moerat. A bit newer as a lock pairing.
Relatively, yeah, but both are quality operators. Strong in the line out, huge work rate. Moerat leading from there, making the calls.
Right in the thick of it.
Exactly. Their job is securing that set-piece ball, contributing to the scrum's power, delivering clean ball, the grunt work, essentially.
And the front row anchoring it all. Thomas du Toit, Wilco Liu, and the amazing Malcolm Marx.
Seriously powerful. Du Toit and Liu are proper scrummagers. They'll provide that solid platform.
And Marx. Well, his try record for a hooker is just insane.
He's unbelievable, isn't he? His work over the ball, those turnovers, his carrying, and, yeah, his try scoring. He's a genuine game breaker from hooker.
Yeah.
That front row will want to lay down a marker early on.
And let's not forget the bench. We mentioned the uncapped guys, but there's serious firepower there too. Jan-Hendrik Wessels, Ox Nensha, Evan Roos, Cobus Wiese, Sata Feinberg Mongomazulu.
Yeah, the bomb squad concept is alive and well. Noakes coming on can change a scrum completely. Reinach brings incredible tempo at 9.
Roos adds that explosive carrying. Feinberg Mongomazulu, more playmaking options.
Exactly. It means there's no let-up for the opposition. The intensity can stay high or even lift for the full 80 minutes. That's a massive advantage in Test rugby.
Okay, so bringing it all together, the match itself kicks off 17.10 live on SuperSport and SABC for everyone wanting to watch.
And the context against Italy is, well, it's pretty stark, historically speaking.
It really is. Played 17 times, Springboks have won 16, just the one loss.
That's a 94% win rate. Pretty dominant.
And the points difference tells a story, too. 806 points for the Boks, only 219 against, 108 tries scored to Italy's 19.
And that highest score, 101 mil.
Incredible, isn't it? And the biggest winning margin, obviously, 101 points. Now, look, past results aren't everything.
No, you can never take anything for granted in Test rugby. Italy will be up for it.
Absolutely. But that history does provide a certain backdrop, doesn't it? It frames this match as maybe a chance for this particular team, with its new faces and combinations, to really express itself.
Yeah, I think so. It perhaps allows those uncapped guys, the newer combinations, to play with a little less pressure, knowing that historical strength is there. It's an opportunity to build cohesion, fine-tune things, maybe try a few things out.
A good stage to blood new talent.
Yeah.
So thinking about all that, we have to ask you, listening, what do you make of this selection? What jumps out at you? Any particular combination you're excited to see?
Yeah, we'd love to hear your opinions.
Definitely let us know. And hey, if you're enjoying this kind of deep dive into the books and rugby in general, please do follow or subscribe to Rugby Obsession. It helps us keep bringing you this analysis.
It really does. But yeah, looking at this squad, the mix feels right. The milestone for Willie, the new captain, the debutants on the bench, it sets things up for a really interesting watch against Italy.
Loads of potential. Lots of storylines playing out. We've unpacked the team, looked at the context, the history. It's going to be fascinating to see how they go.
For sure. Anticipation is definitely building.
Right. Well, that's about all we have time for on this Rugby Obsession deep dive. We hope you enjoyed getting into the nitty-gritty of the Springbok team. Please do share your thoughts with us.
Yeah. Looking forward to the game.
Thank you so much for listening. For more rugby insights and analysis, make sure you are subscribed to Rugby Obsession. Join us again next time for another deep dive. We look forward to you listening to our next episode.